Hey guys, how you all doing? My name is Anthony and welcome to my YouTube channel. So these videos are just weekly videos of reflections on the Sunday Gospels of each week. And with that, let's get into it. So in today's Gospel, Jesus talks about the kingdom of heaven and he uses the parable to explain it. The parable today is called the parable of weeds among the wheat. And Jesus actually goes on further in explaining what each part of this parable symbolizes. And we can actually read further on. It says, "The one who sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, and the good seeds are the children of the kingdom. The weeds are the children of the evil one, and the enemy who sowed them is the devil." In this parable can actually really reflect our lives and our everyday situations wherever we are. As Christians, we are the wheat in a sense, and the environment around us and the people around us can be the weed. We carry our Christian values. We try and live our life the Christian way, how Jesus wants us to live it. But sometimes it can be extremely difficult when we are in an environment where it's a lot more challenging, where people are not really living the Christian morals, or not living Christian values. So for us, really, it's quite a challenge at times to be able to sustain our faith, to be able to keep our faith strong, to be able to keep that zeal in the environments that we're in. And so from today, I just wanted to share with you guys, ways in which I find helpful to keep that zeal in me, to keep that fire going, to keep that fire burning in environments that I am in, that I'm exposed to. The first thing that I found very helpful for me is having a spiritual mentor who's able to guide me and lead me spiritually in difficult times, in times of spiritual difficulty. And for me, my spiritual director is actually a priest. In being in seminary, there's no surprise that your spiritual director is a priest. But for everyone else, it doesn't always necessarily have to be a priest. It can be someone that's senior to you, who's very mature in the faith, who's very spiritually active, and who has very good wisdom, spiritual wisdom. And to have someone to be able to guide you and to give you advice spiritually is always helpful. The second important thing, arguably the most important thing, is having a rooted prayer life. Our prayer lives can consist of so many different things. It consists of how often we read the scriptures. It consists of how often we go to mass, regular mass. It consists of how often we are in dialogue with Christ. And for me, the way I try and keep in dialogue with Christ is by being in the scripture, reading the scriptures, and be able to and taking in the word of God, because the word of God is alive and active, and there is no better way truly to be in dialogue with Christ than to know what he expects of us through the scriptures. The third thing that I find very helpful is having a good set of friends around me. Having friends that can encourage you, that can help you embrace your faith, is always so helpful. And it's always nice to be able to share your burdens, to be able to share your problems, to share your difficulties with friends who understand you and who know you as a person. And this is sometimes, a true gift for us to be able to share our problems, because sometimes our friends are able to help lift that burden that we carry. We shouldn't just be bottling things in ourselves all the time, but be ready to embrace our problems, be ready to embrace our difficulties to our friends, and just invite them into our lives to give that help that we need. Fourth thing that I feel that is important for us is having a goal in our mind. So we take athletes, for example, right? They have a goal in their mind of becoming first in an event or a competition that they're going to take part in. So with that goal in their mind, they train hard every day, every week, to be best prepared for the event that they're going to take part in. And we need to also have that mentality in ourselves too. We need to go through every single day with that goal in our mind of reaching that eternal kingdom. And having that goal in our mind, of Jesus at the end of our lives, it can really help us go through the troubles, go through the challenges. And we must also remember that in every challenge that we go through, we're not doing it by ourselves, but we're doing it with the grace of God by our side. We're doing it with the intercession of the saints at our side. So we must not go through any challenges feeling nervous, feeling scared. And although those emotions are normal, we must remember that we are not alone in any battle, in any challenges that we face. And with the help of friends and family and spiritual direction. We can really go through obstacles that we sometimes feel that's impossible to go through. That concludes the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like and subscribe. And until next time, take care. God bless.